Right now I'm thinking about what the new video I can record on my channel for you, maybe about Belarusian culture or Russian culture. And I came across a very interesting article about 20 Russian habits that we can't explain to foreigners. And I decided to discuss about this very interesting article, and I will tell you my opinion about this article, if it's true or not. But you need to know that I will tell you these 20 Russian habits in Russian, because right now I'm reading this article, and at the same time I will explain to you if it's true or not. Let's go. So, habit number 1. Русские постоянно пьют чай. I don't know, is it true or not, because I remember when older generation from Russia or from country from Soviet Union, these people from Soviet Union and from Russia, I mean older generation, and from my country, really drank lots of tea. Why? I think that that time, I mean in the past time, we didn't have lots of coffee or other drinks and so on. We had only tea and our tradition drinks like, I don't know, kvass. Do you know this kind of drink or not? And different other drinks, you know. I think right now, for example, my young generation, we prefer to drink coffee maybe, but of course sometimes we drink tea. No, I think that it's wrong that Russian always drink tea. No, 50-50, tea and coffee. Okay, next habit. Русские лечатся самостоятельно. And yes and no. And I can tell you again that, for example, before, I mean, in our older generation really did it like I tell you right now, this habit. And for example, my parents, my grandmother, my grandfather did this kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's true, but it's true for older generation from Russia and from my country, Belarus, and so on. For young generation, it's not true, because we're trying to use exactly official different department like hospital and so on. For older generation, yeah, yes. For young generation, no. Русские не целуются через порог. Yes, it's very common Russian superstition, I think so, because it's more for our older generation from Russia and from Belarus, and this superstition came from Soviet Union. Yes, I remember, like, for example, my grandfather, my grandmother, and even my parents did this kind of deals and so on. We really don't kiss like this, like I told you right now, yes? But one more time, I can tell you that it's more for older generation, for Russian people, you know. Перед поездкой русскому нужно посидеть на дорожку. Yes, that's right. And at the same time, one more time, it's more for old generation, for Russian people and for my country. Maybe I told you one of my last video on my channel. You can watch this video on my channel. I told you about it, and we really sometimes use this kind of superstition. For example, we are going to the big trip, we are going to travel, and before, when we will away from our apartment or house, we sit on a chair, on an armchair for, I don't know, maybe 1 minute, and after that we stand up and go to the trip. Yeah, this is Russian superstition, and but right now, for example, my young generation, we very rarely use this kind of superstition. Go next. Русских детей воспитывают бабушки. I don't know, sometimes, but I think that this kind of habit, I mean, all people from other countries have this kind of habit. It depends on different situations in our life, and I think that if you are from other countries, European countries, America, Canada, and so on, I think that you have this kind of situation when exactly your grandfather, grandmother doing this kind of deals, like I told you right now. Sorry for my English. It's true and no, because yes, right now, of course, we have this kind of situation when we use our grandfather and grandmother for our children's and so on. If you have this kind of situation in your country, please write and comment under this video. Next habit. Русские держат огромных собак в маленьких квартирах. Yeah, that's right. I met lots of different these kind of situations when people from Russia or from my country really save big dogs in their apartment, in their houses and so on. There are lots of situations when exactly these people save big dogs in very small apartment. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why. As for me, I like cats. I like cats, not dog. But it's true. Yes, it's true. Go next. Русский человек обязан иметь высшее образование. Yeah, that's right, but I think that exactly older generation from my country and from Russia had this kind of habit. This habit came from Soviet Union because I remember, like, for example, my grandmother, my grandfather told me, you need to take a high education at university and so on. It's very important for your life. It's very good for your life. You will take a good job if you will study very well, if you will take a high education at university and so on and blah blah blah. Yes, this habit came from Soviet Union, and that's right. Right now, I don't think so, because you know that in our world, lots of people try to use exactly different education from internet. Lots of people work online. For my generation, is not right. Go next. Русские девушки носят обувь на каблуках на прогулку. Yes, that's right. It's really funny habit. I don't know why, because I'm not girl. I don't know why. You can ask this question for Russian girls, but yeah, that's true. If we're talking about this habit, it's true. Yes. Go next. Дома русские обязательно носят тапочки. No, I don't know, 50-50. And at the same time, for older generation from Russia and from my country, it's true. And this habit came from Soviet Union again. Yes. I see that when I write this article, I see that all these habits came from Soviet Union. And it's not actually right now. No. Русские любят ходить в гости. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, maybe in your country the same situation. It's obvious, it's normal for different countries, and maybe for you. I think. Go next. Русские пьют березовый сок. No, it's very old habit from Soviet Union. Again from Soviet Union. I don't know who wrote it. These 20 Russian habits. It's very old Russian habits. Русские пьют березовый сок. Now, exactly now. No, Russian people don't drink this juice right now. Of course, we like this juice, but it's not very common in our supermarkets, shops, and so on. No, right now, yes, we like the juice, but it's not very common like before, like in Soviet Union, you know? Пакет для русского человека равноценен сумке. Yes, that's right. I told you in one of my last video on my channel, I told you about it that people from my country and people from Russia and from country of past Soviet Union, we have this kind of very strange habit that we save package with lots of packages, you know, and when we are going to the shop, we take one package. Yes, and I think that it's true. Go next. Русские отмечают Старый Новый год. Yeah, that's right. We celebrate this holiday on 13 January every every year. I don't know, I think that this holiday came from Soviet Union again. Oh my god. Again and again, I read about these 20 Russian habits, and all these 20 Russian habits came from Soviet Union. Yeah, yes, that's right. This habit is right. Go next. Русские рассказывают анекдоты. Yes, that's right. We like these different funny story. Anecdote, I don't know how to translate in English this word, but it's like very short funny story, like little joke. And when we, for example, we drink alcohol, for example, with our friends and so on, we quite often tell this kind of short funny story. Анекдоты. Yes, it's true. Go next. Русские любят говорить тосты. Yes, that's right. I don't know how to explain it, but when we are drinking alcohol with our friends, parents, and different people, every time when we drink alcohol in our, for example, glass, and we drink before this exercise, yes, we tell short, I don't know how to explain it, short sentences. For example, I wish you good health, and so on. Therefore, drink for, and so on. Yes, that's right, it's true. We really very often, no, we always doing it. Therefore, it's true. Go next. Русские не любят светское общение. I don't know, maybe it's related that Russian don't like to smile. Maybe about it, but no, I think it's wrong. No. Русские поздравляют друг друга с выходом из душа или сауны, или бани. Yes, that's right. When we take a shower, or when we, for example, returned from sauna, or Russian sauna, banya, we always celebrate with this I hope you understand me. Therefore, that's true, and we always doing it. My parents, my friends can tell me celebrate, and so on, but more often we say this kind of phrase like с легким паром. Go next. У русских нет формы вежливого обращения к незнакомому человеку. I don't know why we have this kind of expressions and so on, like скажите, пожалуйста, можете ли мне сказать? No, it's wrong. No, I think it's wrong. Русские постоянно пересматривают советские мультики. 50-50. This habit came from Soviet Union because we had in Soviet Union, of course, we had different this kind of movies for children and so on. But as for me, my generation, we sometimes watch this kind of cartoons, but not for everyone. More younger generation than my generation. No, these people, this very young generation don't watch this kind of cartoons from Soviet Union. I think that's my generation, 50-50. Old generation, like my parents and so on, oh my god, these people watch this kind of cartoons from Soviet Union always when they watch TV, and when they came across this kind of Russian cartoons from Soviet Union, they very often this kind of cartoons. It's true, but 50-50. Go next. Русские охотно живут с родителями. It's true or not, I don't know, 50-50. I think that it's like, and from other countries, it depends on different situations, it depends on different conditions. And I know that this habit came from Soviet Union again. Yes, I know. And they were really this kind of situation when children lived with their parents. I don't know why, maybe because they didn't have any their and own apartments, house, and so on. Exactly, for example, right now, no. for my generation, exactly for my generation, young generation, we don't like living with our parents. We're trying to leave our parents and live alone, separately from our parents. I hope you understand me. I think that it's 50-50. I repeat one more time, it depends on different situations and conditions. So it's finished, yes. So I can tell you, I read all these 20 Russian habits, and I can tell you, I don't know who wrote it. I think that all these Russian habits came from Soviet Union, and almost all these habits is not true, because it's very old Russian habits, and these Russian habits, I think, exactly for old generation. So if you have any questions about this or a video about this Russian habits, you can write me in the comment under this video, and at the same time you can, if you know other different Russian interesting Russian habits, you can write me in the comment under this video. It will be very interesting, and for me and for my subscribers. Please, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, put like, and bye bye.